Everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what is the current gossip about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what is the current gossip about you? Okay, group number 1. So right away what I'm saying for you guys is that I feel like you guys experienced some kind of personal setback, okay, with this 2 of air here in particular, followed by the Page of Fire. Okay, so I'm really feeling like there was something that you guys were looking forward to, some kind of opportunity, and I just feel like, actually, what came to me about that was you guys thinking, I threw it all away and I can do so much better than this. Okay, so that's interesting. For some of you, this might have been like your past connection, okay, like a past relationship. And for others of you, I feel like this was a work opportunity, okay, or school or something that involved work of some kind, okay? And I'm really just feeling like this regret on your end, okay? And because of that, with the 2 of air here, I feel like you guys kind of shut down in your own way and really just cut off communication from the outside world, okay? Namely your friends. I feel like, mostly like they're kind of like, they know you're upset and they want you to let them in, but I feel like on one hand, they kind of understand, though, where you're coming from. And on the other hand, they feel like, oh, my gosh, like, come on. This is what friends are for. You should vent to me, And I'm just really getting that you guys don't have the energy. You just don't feel like yourself. And you're really trying to process whatever this setback is that happened. And it's like you want to deal with it in your own way. Okay, so I feel like you felt like the best thing for you would just be not to communicate to people. Because I'm really getting like you don't want any more, like any further regret. So it's like you don't even want to go there, You don't want to say something that you might regret because you're not feeling happy, basically. Okay, but I do feel like also you guys are starting to come out of that because the 2 of air is reversed. Okay, so like that, no communication with those that are close to you is ending, I'm seeing. And along with that, with the 7 of cups here. But I do feel like, your friends were talking about that, just how they wish you would let them in. I'm getting like, it was like real hermit vibes with the 2 of air as well as the Page of Fire reversed. But like I said, I feel like you guys are starting to come out of that. And now with the 7 of cups, what I'm seeing is it seems like, it's interesting. You guys, you're coming across like your friends feel like you guys can basically get anyone when it comes to dating. Okay, so maybe you have people hitting up your DMs all the time. And I feel like, because of that, you guys are pretty choosy, and you kind of like entertain people here and there. But I'm just kind of getting like this guy in this pic. You're just kind of like, like seeing what's out there, but you have care, because, well, 1, you're inundated with the attention, and 2, I actually feel like your heart is already with somebody. Okay, but we'll get to that a little later. Yeah, okay, so, and I feel like, once you guys start communicating with your friends again, like, they're gonna know that. That's kind of like the gossip is like, I feel like, 1, they're like talking about how, you get hit up a lot, like, you have a lot of suitors that want a chance with you, and I feel like, they feel like you're picky is what I'm getting with this. I'm just going to be blunt with it, okay? And I kind of feel like it's a little bit of, they kind of envy you guys, okay? Because I don't feel like, some of them, even though they're taken, I don't feel like when they were single, they got hit up a lot. So it's kind of like when they see you getting hit up a lot, there's a bit of envy, a little bit of jealousy going on there. Plus, it's like these people that crush on you guys view you like the Empress, okay, or Emperor if you're a guy. And I just feel like, it comes pretty effortless. And, people tend to view you highly, and like the full package. They're attracted to your looks, your personality, your energy, And it's like your friends know this, okay? Don't get me wrong though. I'm only gonna say like they're envious. I do feel like they are like good friends to you overall. Like you'll know if they're not, okay, because it's a general reading. But at the same time, they can't help but like be kind of envious that you guys get attention. Okay, group 2, I see you guys. Okay, we have my friend card, the glow up card, and the crush card. So it's kind of like once you emerge out of this hermit mode, okay, and start communicating again, you guys are really like showing up like a showstopper, okay? So for some of you, you might have changed something up, okay, or enhanced something, like whether makeup, hair, clothes, something. Something is really standing out. Not that you didn't before, but it's like all of a sudden you went through this glow up, okay? People are taking notice. So like, whereas you got attention before is like magnified, okay? As well as with Mercury being in retro, I feel like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you were getting all kinds of attention, okay? Possibly from exes, you know, people that you used to talk to in the past. I'm just getting like all this like different attention coming out of nowhere. Once you started, you know, kind of like showing up again. And yeah, okay, so there's even somebody in particular who you deem as a friend who is hardcore crushing on you guys, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if you don't hear from them soon after you hear this video, or it could even be, you know, before you hear this video. Like I'm just getting all this different energy coming through for that. But yeah. Okay, so along with that, like I said, yeah, with the Ace of Wands, definite attraction. You're attracting a lot of attention. I feel like your messages are getting bombarded. If not, they will be. Okay, so your friends that know this are talking about it. They also, okay, for some of you, you feel like you are the friend in the group, like the only one who isn't taken, okay? That's gonna go for some of you. And I feel like you feel kind of like pressure, like when am I going to finally, you know, be locked down or lock it down, okay? Like, yeah, I feel that energy coming through, and your friends might even talk about it. They might even mention to you, which kind of makes it worse. Like, hey, like, you know, when are you going to get serious? When are you going to give so-and-so a chance? You're so picky, okay? Like, that kind of talk is coming through here. Honestly, though, guys, like, despite the talk, keep doing you and trust in the timing, okay? Because, you know, that's how society is. It's like everybody wants to pair everybody up. But I feel like when you're on the spiritual path, though, you realize that it's equally important, though, to, like, be happy and okay alone, you know, and you trust more that, like, it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay. Along with that, though, okay, so you guys, though, are coming across, though, like your heart is still with somebody from the past, okay? Like an ex. With the death card reversed, I'm just seeing like, and followed by the sun card here. Yeah, I feel like you are trying to entertain new people, but it's kind of like it just doesn't do it for you. Not anything past the physical, okay? Some of you also, I feel like, are meeting people online, you know, swiping on them, and you know, you might have casual fun, flings, but like I'm not really getting anything serious, because I think the person that you really want that commitment with is currently unavailable, okay? Or there might be too much drama between you guys. Somebody from the past, I see. But I feel like you guys feel like they are the key to your heart. And until, you know, they come back around, I feel like you're keeping your heart in the cage. And this could even be subconsciously. I'm not even sure if you guys are consciously aware of that. Like why, you know, you don't really give others a shot. Yeah, you feel like they would be your Zen garden, your happily ever after, okay? Okay, there could even be talk about that. Like your friends might not even be for that person. They might be like, oh my gosh. And some of you, okay, you might even be seeing your ex, but like kind of with a, you know, friends with benefits vibe. And I just feel like, you know, and you're kind of holding out for that commitment, but it might not be coming, okay? It could, okay? This is a general reading, but as of right now, the energy that's come through is that you're not getting what you want, and that's like why that you're not really taking seriously those that you pursue, other than maybe some casual fun. But, okay, that's not going to go for all of you. Some of you aren't seeing your ex, you know, with friends benefits, no strings attached vibe. But you wonder, like, am I going to hear from them? Okay, because like energetically and emotionally, that's who you're got your heart on. Okay. Oh, also, we have the moose spirit that represents you guys. Okay, so you guys are very strong individuals. Okay, you have a very strong presence when you walk into a room, and I feel like, you know, you're very wise and you're very brave, but this also does signify like there was that setback that really shook you up. It shook your confidence up. You guys might even be doubting your ability to make good decisions after whatever happened, but the moose spirit here is here to tell you though, like, you've got what it takes, okay? And most people that do succeed in life have made mistakes, and it's really about being okay with it and rising above it, you know, and coming back stronger and wiser than ever. And if nothing else, okay, so let's say you did make a mistake. It's kind of like it becomes a learning experience, a stepping stone to success, because now most likely you won't make that mistake again. You know what I mean? So you can always throw a positive spin on things. Okay, the other way that you guys are coming across is also like a Gemini. Like once you guys start, you know, speaking again, showing up in life, your glow up, this radiant energy and vibrancy, and you're getting attention. It's like you guys, you know, you are starting to make connections, I see. You're starting to form new friendships, okay? And it's just kind of like, you know, it's kind of like you have to spread yourself kind of thin, I feel, because you are or will be meeting new people. And yeah, you know, your friends might be talking about it. They might be like, oh, you know, why is it so hard to see you, you know? And it's because you're busy. You're juggling a lot of different things, and they know this. You know what I mean? They're really just saying it because they miss you. Also, there's something coming through as far as Mercury and communication goes, along with Gemini. It's a very communicative card. And what's interesting is, so we started the reading off like you were cut as far as communication goes. It was cut out. And then we ended with you guys being very, you know, communicating a lot and with a lot of different people. Okay, this could also have to do with your job, or maybe a side hustle, something you do as far as speaking goes. I feel like you're gonna do it really well, and that you do it really well, and I feel like people are impressed by it and they could just listen to you forever. So that's interesting, group one. That's also being talked about. Maybe you guys are also in the spotlight, and that is what people are talking about, like whatever it is that you do. Yeah. Okay, so for some of you, actually, what's coming through is it could be a podcast. Oh, also, actually, I meant to say this earlier when I saw the Empress. Some of you could be newly pregnant. And if that is something that you guys want, congratulations. Okay, and that is also being talked about. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number two. Okay, so what is the current gossip about you? Okay, group number two. So right away, when I saw the Lovers card here, what instantly came to me about that was like secretive. Okay, that's interesting. So I kind of felt like you guys are secretly seeing somebody. Okay, that could go for some of you. For the majority of you though, what's coming through is that you guys were involved with somebody or in a full-blown relationship with somebody, and I feel like, you know, when you were with this person, you were just on top of the world with the Ten of Cups, following it. And then something happened and this ended, okay? Like, you thought this was your Knight of Cups, but because it's reversed, it was kind of like they were a wolf in sheep's clothing is what I'm seeing, group 2. And I really feel like it shattered your world, you know, and left you feeling like you had no choice but to walk away from this connection when you wanted so badly to fight for it, okay? But I feel like, you know, given what happened, everybody around you, whoever you're closest to, your friends, family, your support system basically was like, like you deserve so much better, you know? You have to like walk away from this connection, okay? So along with that, what I'm seeing as far as your person goes, well, okay, so like the main gossip that's coming through is your friends are really talking about how I don't feel like they felt like your person measured up to you, okay? But it's like, you know, I see though, you know, there's these cups here and you just have this emotion and this feeling and this connection to this person that it's like you don't want to hear it. You know, you don't want to hear that from anybody else. And you're the type that's going to do your own thing either way, okay? So what I'm seeing with the child card here is that, you know, I'm just getting that your person was kind of more immature than you guys, okay? And it's kind of like they had that mentality of I want my cake and I want to eat it too. So yeah, I'm not necessarily saying that this person did anything deceptive, but it could have just been the way that they were, okay? Like maybe they soaked up attention, you know, are naturally flirty, something like that, okay? That could possibly go for some of you. Like, you know what it was that broke you two up. And they're just coming across as like they were being childish, okay? For some of you, this is kind of a third party situation, but you'll know if it is, okay? Like, that wasn't a secret. And in particular, what's coming through for some of you is that your person could have a kid with somebody else, okay? So like it's a baby mama or daddy that they can't quite break free from, okay? And that's what this is about. Like I said, like you'll know if that's what this is about though, okay? So if it's not your situation, then you'll know that. Okay, here's what's interesting. So this person with the Judgment card here does plan on coming back around if they haven't already, okay? And then with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like, yeah, they just have like this rushing energy. They want to make things right with you all of a sudden, okay? They want to come back around like showing you, hey, I've changed, okay? And then with the Page of Cups here, you know, that can often be an apology. This person wants to come back with an apology. And I feel like your friends aren't having it, okay? Like they want you to have nothing to do with them. They don't want you to get hurt again. So if that's what's happening currently, that's what the gossip is. If not, that's like what's coming. Yeah, okay. And then we have a Home card. So I really do see though that despite everything that happened, you guys are literally just trying to build up yourself. You're trying to build up your life, okay? And yeah, I felt like you had a happy home with this person. For some of you, you did live with this person, okay? So it was like a real change and shift in your reality that prompted this transformation, and this Judgment card could also be you, okay? Like putting love on the back burner, basically, and getting back to yourself and really moving forward full force in life with dating kind of like in the back of your mind. Yeah, I just felt like you guys had this happy home that got totally shaken up. And then, yeah, with the Scythe, you know, this cut off feeling. And then we have the Letter, which tells me, like, yeah, this person definitely, if they haven't already, they want to come back around with a heart-to-heart, okay? Page of Cups, the Letter, that they want to come back around as the Knight of Cups, okay? I do get the feeling that this person really does believe that they've changed. Now, whether they have or they haven't is kind of another... that would be another good pick a card reading topic. And then we have the relationship cards. So they do see you, okay? Like you guys, this might have even been somebody that you were just involved with that wasn't an ex, but they do see you as girlfriend or boyfriend material. So that's interesting to me. So they're coming back around like they want to take this to the next level despite whatever it was. Your energy is also coming across as the Heron, okay? So you guys, you come across as being very intuitive people. Okay, so you're the type that if somebody else was involved, you probably dreamt of it. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a very intuitive, psychic feel from the people choosing this group. Probably, you know, why you're drawn to these videos. But yeah, and this card in particular is a reminder to get back in touch with stilling your mind and tapping into the answers that are within, which often require you, you know, like spending alone time, basically. Whatever your form of meditation is, which is anything to get you to still the mind, that's what this card is calling for in regards to this person, okay? Because you are constantly going to hear it from those around you who think they know what's best for you. But really, you guys have the answers inside, okay? So that's just a reminder for that. Okay, what's also interesting about that is this card reminds me of a Pisces, and that's also what flew out for you guys, as well as Neptune Dreams, which is ruled by Pisces. So this is definitely your guys' energy, okay? Whether you're a Pisces or not, that's how you guys are coming across energetically. Okay, so you guys are very intuitive people. In fact, you know, if you've ever been called sensitive, to the world that might seem like a weakness, but honestly with spirituality, it is a strength. You just kind of have to learn how to navigate that, okay? But yeah, I do feel like this group, you know, if you don't already, I feel like one of your spiritual gifts is you will receive messages through dreams. I also think music is another way. Okay. So yeah, stillness though will prompt those messages to come even clearer. Okay. And you know, the more that they come to you, the more you'll trust what you receive. Okay, so we also have Libra, and I feel like that's your person's energy. Okay, yeah, when I saw this air card here, yeah, I was like, okay, your person may not be an air sign, but they definitely are coming across like an air sign, group 2. Okay, so yeah, we got Libra energy, Gemini energy, Gemini energy again. So group 2, if your person, if you happen to be a Pisces and your person happens to be an air sign, definitely let me know in the comments. But either way, okay, I do feel like your person, they're very fun, flirty, charming, like naturally without trying, I feel. And they probably do get a lot of attention, okay? So I feel like that's just how they are. But I am getting the feeling like in your eyes, they took it too far somehow, okay? Like I said, for some of you, it could be a baby daddy, baby mama, okay? Others of you, I feel like it's just kind of how your person is. They might even be kind of younger than you, okay? I'm just getting some kind of like, bit of, like they're fun, but they're also a little bit immature is what's coming through, okay? Especially when it comes to relationships. I feel like they're really trying to match your level though. They are into this, okay? It's just, it's almost like they weren't ready for the commitment though, when you were, is like what's coming through, and your friends saw right through that because they're not emotionally involved. And I feel like you just felt like it made everything more confusing. But like I said, you know, the Heron card is here though to remind you guys to retreat to that, you know, make time for yourself, to have alone time, and to really tap into your own answers. But yeah, group 2, okay, so the main gossip on you is definitely, I want to say, the secret rendezvous. So that's interesting. Some of you may actually still be seeing this person, but like secretly, like you're not telling your friends. So that's interesting, group 2. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 3, okay, so what is the current gossip about you? Okay, group number 3, so right away what I'm seeing with you guys is that with the Tower here as well as the 6 of air here, I feel like you guys, something happened that dramatically created a huge shift in your life, like literally turned your life upside down is what I'm seeing. And for the majority of you, I really do feel like this had to do with a breakup, okay, with the Man card reversed. And it's kind of like, you know, you had to go through this shift and just like surrender to how reality is, you know, and really heal and deal with this is what I'm seeing, which really launched you into a whole new world is what's coming through as far as how you are now and as well as how your reality is now. Okay, so I feel like you've gone through a significant shift, and I do feel like people have talked about that. Okay, and for some of you, this involved cutting people out of your life is what I'm seeing, okay, to be true to you and to do what is best for you. And okay, so along with that, what I'm seeing is like you guys ended up going from some kind of, even your path has changed since then, okay? So you went from something that was more, I guess what, you know, like what society would label as stable, secure, you know, conventional, to a path that is more authentic to you, that is unconventional. And this definitely took some risk taking on your part, okay? I'm getting like full energy here, even though it's not here, but it was all part of your path, you know? It's kind of like after you went through this dramatic shakeup and heartbreak and like having no choice but to be strong and move on, it's kind of like you thought, like, what do I have to lose? Like, I might as well just go all in, you know, with what I want is what's coming through. So, yeah, and, you know, yeah, people are talking about it, but, you know, I actually feel like you guys are better off for this, though, okay? Yeah, because we have also, the love card came out, which makes me feel like it was definitely about a breakup, but it could have been more than just that, okay? So for some of you, I actually feel like it was like a bunch of different things all of a sudden happen that totally made your life do a 180 is what I'm seeing. And then the healing card, okay? So yeah, I do feel like, you know, you had to go through a lot of healing after this dramatic change occurred. Also, okay, your person's energy, so there definitely is somebody, this is about somebody, even if it wasn't necessarily a breakup that was the big shift. But as far as your past connection goes, they're coming across like a Gemini, okay? And you're coming across like the Scorpio. I feel like you guys are definitely more the deep ones, so to speak, who are intuitive and, you know, more secretive. And your person was more possibly the outspoken one, but just very more, just more outward with things. Okay, and then we have the first house, which it does show that you guys are putting yourself first now. You know, you're doing you, you're doing what's best for you, no matter what, is what I'm seeing. But here's what's interesting, group 3. So regardless of how your journey looked, it's kind of like from a bird's eye view. This was all right on, like with the unfolding of it. Okay, so with the 4 of Wands, you know, that's very unconventional. You guys might even sworn off relationships, you know, very non-committal energy, but it's like you're all about being true to you. Authenticity and freedom is what I'm seeing. And that does end up leading you to this 9 of Cups, this wish fulfillment. So it's almost like regardless of how people judged whatever decisions you've made and risk-taking you've made to be authentic to you, it's like it's working though. Like, yeah, there might be challenges and setbacks and obstacles, but you just keep rising above, okay? With the Star card here, in fact, I feel like, you know, not only is there a light at the end of this tunnel, you know, but it's kind of like you guys are inspiring people that know about your journey and what you've gone through is what I'm seeing, group 3. Also, with the 8 of Wands here, I feel like you guys are actually, you know, you're coming alive again. That fire, that passion, you know, that spark of life is being reignited within you. And I just see you like really immersing yourselves in like things that matter to you. It's almost like you didn't have the time before with all your responsibilities, but now that things have shifted and you're like on this new path, you do have the time to focus on what matters and what you're into and what you're passionate about. So that's amazing, group 3. And along with that, I feel like, you know, if not already, you guys are going to be making that coin, okay, from something that really matters to you is what I'm seeing. So it's like a win-win, group 3. Yeah, there's definitely talk though about what you guys are doing. I feel like people are trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure you out. And it's kind of like you're just like doing your thing, all mysterious like. And you're just kind of like, let them talk, you know? Like, I'll let my actions speak for me. Yeah, you guys, that's your energy. You don't really feel like you even have to prove yourself to people. You're just kind of like that type that's like, yeah, I'll let my actions speak for me. And then with this card, I do feel like, you know, like, yeah, like the unfoldment of all this is actually happening. Like you are, you know, you are following the path that was meant for you. And then with the house card, I do see, you know, things starting to come together. Like I feel like at first you were kind of like, nothing is happening right, nothing is unfolding, you know, things aren't working out, but I do see it will start to all fall into place with the house card here, okay? Things will start to make sense if they don't already, and things will start to fall into place, okay? With these two cards next to each other, I see that, regardless of how things look. And then we have the Sun card, Lenormand. So that is like the happiest outcome, group 3. Also, you guys, you have the eagle spirit. So what that tells me is, you know, I use the analogy, you know, the phoenix rising from the ashes, but in this case, you guys are the eagle that is rising, okay? And it's like, you know, you are definitely like, there has been a transformation that has occurred after, you know, you felt like your life fell apart. And now it's like all starting to come together in like the way that it was supposed to is what I'm seeing. And then you, it's like you are starting to emerge, okay, as the spiritual being whose intuition is heightening. And this is really about like not doubting yourself, not doubting what comes to you, okay? And as this card says, let go, like part of your path is to truly let go of the past and soar, okay? And really to be confident in yourself as well as this path, regardless of how it looks, regardless if you feel on top of the world one minute and then not the next. And it says you are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. That's also what's coming through group 3 is I feel like if you're not yet, you will be, but there is something coming through as far as you guys taking whatever you have gone through. And I feel like, you know, speaking about it with the 8 of Wands here, okay, I'm just seeing like all of a sudden you guys being able to put into your own unique way, in your own unique words, like a message to others, okay? And I see you inspiring people and even making money from this, okay? Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.